Yo, what up? This your man Traxx from Legion Motor Group, and I'm down here in Thornville, Ohio at Rival Motorsports, hanging out trying to get this Can-Am X3 2021 race ready. If there is anybody that I trust with my car to make sure that we're riding right on the trails and the tracks, it's gotta be none other than Mr. Scottie Lawrence. Hey, he's a two-time side-by-side sports racing series champion, and also he's a factory Can-Am driver. So let's go in the back and see what goodies he has to put on our track list. Let's go. As we're getting going with the 2021 race season, what are some parts you'd recommend to a beginner driver to get on the track and get rolling?
A guy that's just starting racing, you know, if they're building a race car, they need to make it tough.
All right.
So they're gonna have to have some super strong A-arms up front.
Whew.
Those are HCRs. They work great. They look good too. Awesome. You gotta have some really strong wheels. Definitely recommend a Beadlock to keep that tire on there. Safety's super important when it comes to racing. You know, you wanna have the harnesses in, you wanna have the right helmet, head and neck restraint protection, but you also gotta have a cage that's gonna take a rollover if something like that would happen.
This doesn't look like a factory cage.
No, that cage was built by Crash Addict, and you know, I trust that to protect me if something would not go right on track, and it doesn't always go right.
Right. I see the E2R sway bar links. It's sway bar. That's nice.
You know, we got bumper in the back. Crash Addict built us again. Some super heavy duty chromoly radius rods, the HCR trailing arms to match up with the front. On any race car, if you're just gonna start out and you wanna get started, the number one thing I would do is shock work.
Okay.
You can have the greatest car in the world, you can have all the horsepower, but if you don't have suspension, you're not going fast. The other thing I would recommend is, since it is racing, you gotta get the horsepower up.
You gotta go fast.
So, Evo, Evolution Power Sports, you know, they've got all the go fast goodies, and I trust them to make my car fast, and they do it year in and year out.
Right.
You know, this is the original engine that was in the car. We didn't have any engine failures this year, and it's because of Evo. You know, once you get the horsepower up, you got to get it to the ground.
Right.
So I run stock axles in the car. They've been great for me. We don't have any problem with them. Before that, STM clutches. On a race car, clutch kits work good, but I feel like to get that little extra bit of advantage, the STM clutches are definitely worth the investment. And you can see the car's, it's a little banged up, beat up. And that's what happens to a race car. Look at the scratches and all the marks on these Nerf bars. You know, that's protecting me from other cars coming in. Get you some good safety equipment, get you some good shocks, and some good horsepower, and go from there.
All right. These cars are more like a special build type of car, completely customized top to bottom. So if you want your car to go fast on that track, why don't you give Adam a call at Rival Motorsports, look at the number below, and let them know what kind of race you want to build. If you want to go to King of Hammers or short course, they can get you right and ready to ride.